What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 273 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is Jmack.
Dude, Chad, this DoorDash driver, man, he keeps going farther and farther away. Is he going to eat my food at his house? I don't know.
He's just here like, make me deliver in a snowstorm. I'm going to eat your food.
I tipped him like half the bill. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, I was going to say, I tipped my... Listen, I just did the same thing. I'm tipping my guy well, too. You have to, for risking your life to bring us food. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got a fucking $15 tip. Suck my dick.
I've been a delivery driver before, and I've delivered in a snowstorm. It sucks.
Chad, let's just get into this. This is Survivor Series, Chad. This is the biggest show of the
Survivor
fall.
Series. It's Survivor Series outside.
All right, let's get into it, Chad. Let's just run this show. Chad, we start off with Shamrock and Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Because I pre-booked it, and if you don't put your pre-bookings in everything, it fucks your rating up. And I don't know why I pre-booked this, but Ken Shamrock defeats Mark Henry with an ankle lock.
Face down, ass up.
Face down, ass up. Got a 76 up. Got a 76. We also move on to another pre-show match. I can exit the app now and go back to my script. All right. We look at Kid Cash defeating Tajiri with a dead level. 734. Big match. Big match right there. And Chad, tell me about this one right here.
Oh, man. Roadkill is here.
Yeah, he is. He was here last week.
He was, but he's here this week, too. And he beat Mosh number 2 with the Amish bomb.
Yeah, that a boy. We start off Survivor Series. Vince McMahon welcomes the crowd. Faction versus faction. WCW versus TNA on a WWF pay-per-view. It's just as we all thought. We start off with the opening match, Chad. It's Jushin Thunder Liger taking on Ultimo Dragon. And this is Jushin's first title defense. Not his first title defense, but in general. But his first defense as this new evil, this new intense Jushin Thunder Liger. And it comes against his longtime friend, Ultimo Dragon. Last week we actually saw Ultimo Dragon go in Jushin's locker room and he never returned. So, no one expected Ultimo Dragon to make it to the ring tonight, but he did. His entrance music came on and he limps to the ring, Chad. He comes to the ring.
Oh, yeah.
But Jushin Thunder Liger, he's dominant. He's one of the best of all time. And he defeats Ultimo Dragon in 12:28 with a Liger bomb. Makes this defense number 1 of this WWF Light Heavyweight Championship.
Hate
to see it, Chad, but it does not matter. We move on. Oh no, because I'm gonna go like this for a second. All right, I'm gonna go like this. This is on the fly, Chad, on the fly. Okay.
We're all enjoying Justin's wonderful background.
Okay, we move on. Don't look. This is just.
Oh, my delivery guy's here. I'm sorry, Justin. Explain it. Talk about it.
Unfucking believable. Unfucking believable. All right, well, this match right here, Edge and JBL and Jeff Jarrett and Paul White. This feud started all the way back. Well, kind of started, but yeah, started back in May when Edge defeated Jeff Jarrett to retain the European Championship, and these two men have not had there's been no love lost since these guys. These guys do not like each other. But now, both of these men right here, they got big boys. They got big, meaty men behind them. But after a big back and forth match, as you can read, Edge and JBL get the win. When Edge hits his patented, patented missile drop kick on Jeff Jarrett, and JBL hits the big power bomb on Paul White to get the big win, Chad. How do you feel about that match, Chad?
I loved it. It was great.
All right, Chad, we move on to the next match. The Brothers of Destruction versus the Assmen versus the Legion of Doom 99.
We gotta talk about this pizza real quick, man.
Do we?
Okay, we'll talk about it afterwards. Go
No,
ahead.
let's talk about it, Chad. Let's talk about it. In the middle of my fucking pay-per-view, let's talk about your
Yeah,
pizza.
no, we'll talk about it after.
No, we already brought it up. Let's talk.
They brought me 2 extra pizzas.
Jesus Christ, you're going to be good for the next 2 days.
It only charged me for 1.
Let's go.
Okay, that's it. Continue.
All right, we start off this match. I mean, look, let's be honest. The lack of the tag team competition, or the lack of, there really hasn't been a tag team division lately. And Taker and Kane got restless, and they demanded a match at Survivor Series, and Vince, gave them what they wanted. They gave them the Legion of Doom 1999 and the Assmen, 2 tag teams that have business against each other. And the tag team champions use that tension, use that little anger between those 2 teams to their advantage. As Kane pile drives Road Warrior Hawk or Animal, and Taker pile drives Steve Blackman to get the win. They pin one member of each team at the same time, and they get the win. They retain their belts.
Oh yeah, good for the Brothers of Destruction. I mean, it was never really in doubt. Let's be honest.
That match. All right, we move on to Ace Steel and Christian Cage, Chad. And with Mark Henry, Mark Henry has been the key to the big puzzle for Christian Cage, because ever since he's had him on his side, Christian's ran through this mid-card division. He's got big wins over Edge and Ken Shamrock. But here comes a man who's built different. The big game hunter, Ace Steel. He was the king of the cruiserweights all of this year until now, because he's got his eyes on a new prize. And he's laid over the last 2 weeks, he's laid out Christian, and he's laid out Mark Henry. Mark Henry will not be at the ring during this match. Ignore Mark Henry fighting earlier tonight. Ignore that. But these 2 men, they have a great back and forth match, Chad. Unbelievable match. Christian just could not get it done. And Ace Steel.
Oh, man, baby.
Ace Steel hits him with the steel spike and becomes the new European champion. Huge. Ace Steel.
How did Christian feel about doing this match?
He did not care.
Oh, cool. Attaboy.
And Ace Steel celebrates we go backstage, and we got Vince McMahon backstage. We go backstage, we got Vince backstage. Vince McMahon is happy. He's happy about this whole show. But
I'm happy.
God damn it, yeah. Did you see that tag team match I booked? Oh, fuck yeah. This is the only match I forgot to write any backstory on, any script on. So we have DX making their way to the ring, Chad. Break it down. Triple H and Shawn Michaels make their way to the ring. Kurt Angle his music hits, and he's standing at the ramp right there. He's just standing right there. And who is it going to be? No one knows. There's been no leaks. There's been no dirt sheets. Meltzer has no fucking clue who's it going to be. And Chad, you know who it is?
It's going to piss me off.
It's
going to make me mad.
Oh, yeah, it will, Chad.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, yeah, it will. Because out comes Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, I thought you took somebody. I thought a Buff Bagwell situation was about to happen.
DX, though, in 2016, get the win when Shawn Michaels hits the sweet chin music on Shawn with Steve Austin and pins him. But then after the match, Jed, Triple H and Shawn Michaels are just laughing in the face of Kurt Angle. They've done it again. And Kurt looks at him, and Stone Cold's gotten to his feet, and he's ready. Kurt looks at him, looks at back at Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and kicks Stone Cold right in the fucking gut, and Angle slams him and high fives Triple H and Shawn Michaels. Kurt Angle, new member of DX.
Oh wow, I didn't see that coming.
No one did, Chad. No one did. Kurt Angle turns on Stone Cold.
When Kurt Angle's music hits, instead of "you suck," do they go "suck it"?
Suck it. Yes, they do, Chad. Yes, it do. Well, DoorDash driver is here now. Great. I'm glad you did a fucking whoopsie.
Both getting food now.
Let's look at the next match right here, Chad. It's the loser leaves town match, Chad. It's Shawn Stasiak, and it's Owen Hart. This is what it all comes down to, Chad. Shawn Stasiak. Let's be honest, man to man, he's one of the best stories to come from this series, Chad. By far. He came from having pre-show matches to having his own pre-show belt to main eventing pay-per-views, fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship. No one could have seen this coming. Now Owen has been dominant in his own name. You know, he's a 3-time Intercontinental Champion, Chad. He's done it all. He's a 1-time world champion. He's done it all here, Chad. And Owen put his status here on Raw and WWF in general on the line in order to send the man back to the pre-show. Send the man who cost him the world championship. But after a back and forth match, Chad, which both men hit both of their finishers. Owen Hart busted out a pile driver. Stasiak with a Falcon Arrow. Both of them kicking out a 2.9. The false finishes. The fans going wild. Let's move to the next segment. Shawn Stasiak. They didn't click. Oh my god.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Stasiak hits an F5 on Owen Hart.
Oh, F5, baby.
And pins him. And puts away Owen Hart, possibly for the final time. It might be the end of Owen Hart here on Raw. But is this the end of Owen Hart in WWF? We'll find out. Fuck, that match stunk. God damn it.
I got 78. I don't think it stunk.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as we thought.
I was expecting a 95 out of that, Chad.
So did I. A high 90 for sure.
And Owen Hart, after the match, gets up. Stasiak celebrating in the ring. He grabs his hand and points at Stasiak and leaves. And bows to the crowd. And everyone's yelling, "Thank you, Owen." When will we see Owen Hart? Maybe when SmackDown comes around in 2001. God, if Owen has to wait around for a year and a half, I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's just how stories work. We move on to Chad. You give your prediction here for the
for Eddie versus Rock.
No, for the Survivor Series match.
Oh. I'm gonna go Dub C Dub. They got some real winners there.
Yeah, keep going while I handle my food order.
Yeah. Well, we Dub C Dub, TNA. Two factions that have been really dominant in WCW, and of course there can only be one, and so it makes you wonder which one it's going to be. And Booker T's the man. Justin once again has to rely on old WCW guys, build up his own show. I mean, look, we had Ultimo and Jushin Thunder Liger at the start, which were like WCW guys. So that's no surprise that Dub C Dub are there, and they're gonna pick up the dub. That's just how it's gonna be. Booker T, all the other guys, and listen. Can you dig that? Who knows? The pizza that I'm eating is a stuffed crust pizza. It's got pepperoni and cheese. It's pretty good. Big fan of it.
All right, I'm here.
All right, cool.
I swear, I'm here.
Did you hear what I was saying?
No, I couldn't hear anything. All right, where'd my okay. Let me. This is a off the wall Survivor Series episode.
Want to stop halfway through and talk about your food?
All right, let's get over this match. There's not really a lot to say here, but I'm just gonna go through the order of eliminations and just really let's go through it. Chad. So we got Booker T, Bigelow, Bossman, Norton, and Bam. It's not Bigelow anymore. I changed his name to Bam Bam. That's it. Taking on Test, Joy Matthews, Tyson Sultan, and PJ Black. And here they are in the order of eliminations. Number 1 eliminated, Ron Killings by the Sultan. TNA's up 5-4 right now, Chad. Did you guess? Did you make a prediction while I was gone?
I guessed Dub C Dub.
All right. The second eliminated, Tyson by Bam Bam. So now we're tied 4-4. So it's an even match right now. But here comes TNA. Because Scott Norton gets eliminated by a big boot from Test. And then right after that, Boss Man comes in and PJ Black hits him with a little Hurricanrana and then a Twist of Faith. And now it's 4-2 TNA. They're up 4-2. And then after that, Bam Bam gets eliminated by Test. TNA up 4-1.
It's just Booker T.
Just the Intercontinental Champion and the leader of WCW. And here he comes, because right after Test pins Bigelow, he's getting up and he's on his hands and knees, and Booker immediately hits the fucking scissor kicks on Test, and he's gone 3-1. Then here comes Sultan. Booker T hits a bookend on him. It's now 2-1. It's Joey Matthews and PJ Black taking on Booker T. Chad. In a great match. Oh, wait, no. Booker T eliminates Joey Matthews, Chad. It's down to 1-on-1. Booker T and PJ Black.
Dig it?
They're going back and forth, back and forth. PJ Black misses a 450 splash, and Booker T's getting ready to hit the bookend. He's about to finish Team TNA, and Stephanie McMahon jumps on the apron, grabs Booker T, slaps him, and PJ Black rolls up Booker T and wins the match for Team TNA. There you go, Chad. There you go.
That bastard.
So PJ Black wins title opportunities for everyone on Team TNA. Now, I didn't think this match was going to do good because a lot of guys in Team TNA aren't very over yet. But look, it's about the stories. About if I wanted, I could go for perfect ratings if I wanted to. It's about, whatever. Team TNA wins. They celebrate in the ring.
About the game and how you play it.
They celebrate in the ring, and Booker T is not in this segment, but he was supposed to. He looks distraught. He almost had it. He came down. It came down to him and PJ Black. He almost came back a 4-1 deficit and almost pinned everyone, but he just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Here we go. It's Eddie and it's Rock, Chad. This one's for all the marbles, Chad. Who do you got? Who do you got winning, Chad?
I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero.
A safe pick, because ever since he came to the WWF, Eddie Guerrero's undefeated. Not lost a match yet. He just ran through the best and the best. He's king of the ring, He's world champion. Now The Rock, on the other hand, Dwayne. He had an up and down 1999. He started the year. Remember, 1999, he won the Royal Rumble, Chad. He did. He eliminated, I think, Edge to win it. I don't remember off the top of my head. He's one of the most charismatic men on the roster. And these two have... Look, these two don't like each other, Chad. These two just don't like each other. All right. Let's get into the match, though. This match was a banger. Absolute banger. I hope so. If these guys don't click, I'm fucking throwing my hands through my fucking TV. These guys go back and forth. The Rock was absolutely buzzing around the ring tonight, hitting all his painted spots, calling for the crowd, hits the fucking Rock out with a people's elbow. The big highlight, though, here's the finish. Rock moves out of the way of the frog splash. Eddie was about to hit the frog splash and hits the fucking people's elbow again. And people like, Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. Picks up Eddie, hits the rock bottom. 1, 2. Eddie kicks out. Eddie kicks out of a people's elbow on the rock bottom, Chad. Rock's like, I gotta do this himself. Rock goes up and goes for a frog splash of his own. I'm joking, that didn't happen. Eddie reverses the next rock bottom instead, and then hits the Three Amigos and lands the frog splash. And what the fuck happened? A 78 burned out crowd. Yeah, fuck off. This game stinks sometimes, man. Ugh. Ugh. How do I fucking handle that? Fucking Eddie wins. This game stinks. 85. We'll see you for fucking World War